It's Brianna Ray from BriY here to bring you a video that may or may not happen. So I had a friend who said that she found this tumbler. It was like a Stanley tumbler, a Yeti tumbler or something on Etsy that was Disney themed and had all the different Disney signatures on it. And I've seen a couple of different things like this in resin before. But she said that the one that she wanted was engraved and it was like $200 or something to that effect. I tried looking for it. I couldn't quite find what she was talking about. I'm not really sure. So I had no way of really even copying this design. So I kind of went online and I found the pictures of the signatures of the Disney critters. And I found this online, which is just a metal tumbler, of course. You know, as it is. So I've got this, and this one's fun actually, because I want to show you. Look at that. It's like rainbow glitter. How fun is that? This is just like some off-brand one that I got from Amazon on a Black Friday deal. I think it was like 15 bucks at the time, so that's a pretty good steal. Definitely way less expensive than $200. All this is to say, before I start doing like any tutorial-esque pieces of this, I want to see if my laser engraver can actually engrave on this, because I don't know. So the design that I kind of put together, so obviously it's got like, you know, the logo down here. So I think up here I was going to put just like a Disney castle situation. I found a little like image of that online. So I'm going to see if that works first. And then after that, I'm going to show you if it works. I'm going to go through and start marking out where I want like the signatures to go and how I got the signatures and all what that's going to look like. So yeah, I'm gonna go set this in my laser engraver right now and see if it works. Oh, I also got this cup cradle for this. All right, let's take a look. One pass.
And as you can see, the castle is there, certainly. It is not quite, it's gonna be hot, I bet. Oh no, it's not bad. Ooh. I'm gonna do another pass that'll take about 3 minutes, and hopefully I'll be able to just kind of scrub the paint off, kind of like these flakes are kind of flaking off right now. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Look at that. I did, as I was messing around with it and like kind of scrubbing stuff off, I think I tweaked it a little bit. So if you get really close, it's not totally perfect, but it worked. This was 5 passes, and it was still a little bit dark. It got really shiny around the edges, as you can see, and then the center part's kind of dark. So I think that's obviously because it's kind of on this curve, as you can imagine. So I took a little bit of Dawn dish soap and a soft bristle toothbrush and just kind of scrubbed all the darkness off. So now it's mostly all the same color. Not too bad. So I think that means that now it's time for us to go through and sort of start marking out where we want the rest of the signatures to be. And I will show you how I do that. Also, I'm not wearing makeup and I didn't do my hair or anything today, so no judgment. All right, so I have 20 signatures. 1 cup, and I'm just gonna take some tape and kind of mark out approximately where I want these so that I can space them a little bit more evenly. All right, so I have Walt Disney's signature. I'm thinking we put like right here-ish. See, that's obviously too long. Doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of using this to block out approximate areas because some of the signatures, like Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, and Princess Jasmine, they're like over 2 lines. Snow White too, it looks like. So probably do like Walt Disney signature there. I could do like one here. All right, it's not perfect, but that's kind of the point. It's a little busier on the back and then a little less busy towards the front because we've got this. And I know I want Walt Disney to be here. The rest of them I kind of don't care about. My gut does say that I kind of want to have, you know, like maybe like the classic Disney characters on the front, and then I can worry about like Tarzan and Buzz Lightyear and Stitch and all those kind of closer to the back. So I'm just gonna label the ones that I really want. And then we're gonna head over to the computer and I'm gonna show you how I get what I need done in Laser GRBL. I labeled them all, who cares? All right, this is laser GRBL. This is how I do all of my laser cutting. So I'm gonna go up to File. Once I've connected it, you click this button to connect. I'm gonna go up here, going to Open File, and it's gonna open up my folder with all of these signatures in it. I do have them sideways because apparently I hate myself. But that's fine, I can make that happen. So here's my Walt Disney one, so I'm gonna click that. And it'll open up all of these options in here. And you can change kind of like what you want this to look like and yada yada. I'm doing the 1-bit BW dithering. Always, I keep all my settings the same: smooth, quality 7 lines per millimeter, line preview, Then we're gonna hit next. Now, I'm just gonna leave all of these the same. This is a 1000 millimeter per minute, engraving speed, constant power, minimum of 10, maximum of 1000, so 1 to 100. Let's see, I'm not auto sizing. I actually need to measure out how long I need this to be and make sure that that is in millimeters. So if I kind of want it under here, I can see that's about 2 inches that I gave for my Walt Disney signature. Obviously I can make it a little bit longer, but that's about 50 millimeters, so that's what I'm gonna input over here. So I'm gonna take that width, I'm gonna swap that to 50. I have this lock on so that it automatically changes it, and we're going to hit create. And there we have the design in here. Now to head over to the laser. Actually, before I do that, I want to make sure that I have this centered. So that's gonna take you to the center of the design. So obviously I want to line up my cup so that this line here is centered. And to do that, you can also hit this focus button. It'll send a little laser down so you can make sure that it is lined up right in the middle of wherever you want that to go.
You can kind of see but kind of not see. I have it kind of centered right underneath Mickey Mouse's head, maybe slightly off. But that's okay, because the beauty of this is, of course, that since we're doing this random look, it doesn't fully matter if it is exactly centered or even exactly perfect. It's just going to be a huge, huge pain as we start kind of moving around and trying to get all 20 of these signatures on here.
Something else that you can do is hit this frame button, and it'll go all the way around the space that this entire design will take up. So I'm gonna click this button and kind of show you what that looks like down here, while also checking it a little bit myself. So that's as far as the Walt Disney signature is gonna go, and that's as far over as it's gonna go, and come back. So that looks pretty good to me. I'm feeling happy about it, and I think I could get away with only doing 3 passes, but I'm gonna do 5 just to make sure it kind of sticks. So I'm gonna go up here, pop this up to 5. It'll also give you like an estimate. So it says that this design, 1 pass of this design, will take approximately 1 minute and 9 seconds. So I will press this play button to make it go, and it will go in about 5 minutes. I should be able to come back. I'm not gonna worry about scrubbing or washing anything. I'm just gonna kind of keep moving around and getting on to the next design, and eventually we should have a finished cup. So let's talk over the sound of my embroidery machine doing some embroidery for me. So here's where we're at. I got my Walt Disney, I started on my Pluto, and then my laser died. So that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, I'm really attached to this idea now, and much like the last time when I tried to do something with my laser, and either through me simply not knowing how to use it, which was the case last time, or just the laser not working, as is the case this time, I am going to refer back to this engraving pen, which I did a video on a hot minute ago. I can link that wherever. And I'm going to then do the rest of it manually. This is way less painstaking than doing the wood because I'm just trying to etch rather than cut. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. So what I did here is I've actually printed out in about 2-inch sizes all of the signatures, and I'm going to create outlines by drilling all the way through the paper and onto the thing. So obviously some designs are thicker, some are thinner, so I'm going with the real pointy one, and I can swap out for something bigger if I need on some of the bigger ones. Pluto's actually pretty thick, all things considered, but I'm just using this to kind of drill through and get the etching marks. So I'm gonna get this started. I actually probably need to charge it sometime soon.
And I'm just gonna come down here, still got this baby in the cup cradle, and I'm going to come around here. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I take it off. Alright, this is not going to be perfect, I'm telling you right now, and that is okay, because once we have the guidelines, we can go back over and make it pretty. But you can see how the base is here now for me to kind of go over and that is obviously a much cleaner, shinier line. So now I'm just gonna do that. And there we go, making our way. I didn't line it up super well with the old P from Pluto, but thankfully it didn't burn all the way because it died right on that P. So I'm not going to do all this on screen. I'm going to kind of come back when we start talking finishing touches, and that will be that. Holy cow, that took forever. But it looks really cute. Oh gosh. Whenever I put like a ton of work into stuff like this, it makes me want to keep it, but it's not for me, it's for my friend. So I have the soft bristle brush that I'm going to use to kind of scrub any extra gunk and stuff in the signatures. And then I'm going to repackage it and we'll be good to go. Final reveal, and check it out. This is so cute. I really like this. I'm not like the craziest, like most Disney adult fan on the planet, but even I can appreciate this. I don't want to talk about how many hours it took simply because I couldn't get my laser functioning. I did order a replacement laser, so hopefully I should be able to keep things running. Of course, I'm filming this right around Black Friday, so that means everything's going to take forever to get here, even through Amazon, but wow. This was definitely a labor of love, but if it's something that you want, I mean, it's a win, right? I mean, knowing that we can do this at home with something as inexpensive as a one of these little engraving pens. Well, I guess it's time to wrap this all up. Of course, I've got this. It came with a little, you know, a set of straws, a bendy one and a straight one. Looks like, how fun. And I'm just gonna bubble wrap it back in here and pop it in here. So if you like what you saw, feel free to like and subscribe. I do put out new videos every Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I would love for you to be here for the next one. Thanks again so much for stopping by, and hopefully I will see you then. Toodaloo.